What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video. This is the NHL Be a Pro series with Dustin McDangle, and I welcome you guys back. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I know I did. I was able to enjoy some time with the family and just relaxing, honestly. Past couple weekends just been out, but we are getting closer to the start of NHL back in the real world, which will be nice to see. Hopefully things go well there. But if you did miss the last video with Dustin, be sure to check out the card in the top right hand corner right now so you guys do not miss out on any of the content moving forward here with Dustin McDangle. But without further ado, guys, we're going to get into this first game of the episode, and it is against the Carolina Hurricanes, so let's get into it right now. 1-0 for the Dallas Stars, 7:29 left to go in the first period as we are hopping off the bench into the play. As we got to support Sagan. He's actually hit on the play. Aho is going to get absolutely rocked by us. And Landeskog actually is going to drop the mitts with us here as he steps in for Aho, one of their better players, as we got to send a message here early in on Landeskog as he's actually getting a couple good punches in. Dustin throwing the mitts around, trying to beat him up, able to knock the bucket off, and Dustin is able to dismantle Landeskog there on the fight. He put up a decent sort of effort against us, but we were just no match for him as Dustin just takes an absolute run at Aho, and Landeskog doesn't like it, and it doesn't matter as we take him out to the park, dismantling Landeskog, and it is definitely weird seeing him in a Carolina Hurricanes jersey. Klingberg, who will actually work it back to us. Dustin almost turns it over there. We're actually going to bring it up into play here. Dustin going to go far side high. And Dustin makes no mistake about it there as he snipes the goalie high glove side as he usually does. We were going to dump it in there or look for a pass, but I figured why not just take a shot on target. We might get lucky. Here on All-Star difficulty, things seem to be just as easy for Dustin snipping corners as it did on Pro as we snipe upstairs there on Kincaid, able to give us the 2-goal lead here at the start of the second period as we look to buzz some more here as things get going. Here at the start of the third, we have ourselves a bit of a barn burner here with the Carolina Hurricanes as we are only up by 1 here in the third period, looking to get that sort of solidifying goal as we get a chance on Kincaid, and we are able to bury that low blocker side. Great screen opportunity as the defenseman sort of played off as a screen there for our second of the night, 33rd of the season, and we get a goal right off of that opening face-off. Gardner doesn't step on us and sort of screens his own goalie as we saw an opening low blocker side, and we take it, making no mistake about it, slotting that into the back of the net for the 2-goal lead here in the third period. 5-2 here against the Carolina Hurricanes with 3:47 left to play as we get a change on the fly. Dustin will receive that puck, looking for his hat trick, and he gets absolutely clobbered by Kadri, and he's got to hop off the ice because he lost his bucket. Unable to get the hat trick, but we are able to get the win here against Carolina, 5-2, a 2-goal performance from Dustin as things are looking good here. 93 shot accuracy for Dustin McDangle, guys. And things honestly can't get any better. 2 goals, no assists, 3 hits as we get into the simulation of the next 3 games. Getting into the simulation here in February, we have a quick New York back-to-back with the Rangers and Buffalo Sabres as we look to come out on top victors, hopefully able to do so as against the Rangers, we lose in the shootout, pick up the 1 point, and we end up beating the Buffalo Sabres as we move on to Beantown against the Bruins, hopefully coming out of there with a victory. Actually, it's at home against the Bruins, and Radulov is going to be injured for a while, which is sorry to see, as we actually lose that game against the Boston Bruins, getting into this big Central Division matchup against the Chicago Blackhawks, who aren't the best of teams right now this year, but we must try and get another 3 points to stay on top of the standings. At the United Center, as I believe one of our injuries was actually sustained here, as Dustin going to get the quick shot right out of the gate on Subban. It looks like is in net, but he's able to come up with that stop as Dustin gets a nice move through the neutral zone. He's able to get the shot on target to Subban, Then he's able to make the save as Sagan almost comes up with that rebound opportunity. Nylander with a chance on target, and Bishop able to make that save. Dangerous call for the puck, but we will work that up to Ben, as Ben soaring in finds Tyler Sagan. Sagan takes the shot, and Jamie Benn, wait, their defenseman put it in. Dahan puts that into the back of the net, so we actually might get an assist on this play. Sagan gets the shot. I thought Ben was the one who poked that in, but it actually looked like Calvin Dahan, their own defenseman, slides that into the back of the net. Unlucky for him, but lucky for us on the Dallas Stars as we go up one here midway, or almost close to the end of the first period, as we do not get an assist on the play. DeBrincat is going to get absolutely mauled by us on the play. We'll work the puck up the ice. No pressure. It's Dustin cutting in for that far side glove side shot. And it is actually stopped by Subban there for a face-off. There, as we try to get a hit on DeBrincat, sort of bounces off us as Patrick Kane with the puck centers that and almost finds its way through. Backdoor feed there. Almost finds the middle as Dustin in on the play, able to draw the hooking penalty, and we will go on the power play. Sagan gonna take that shot from far out. Ambitious effort as, holy smokes, Jamie Benn just absolutely buried Duncan Keith, who looks like he might be hurt on the play. And we're just gonna wait this fight out as Ben is holding his own against Brian Dumoulin, getting a nice couple whacks in there. Dumoulin hits back with the uppercut, knocks Jamie Benn's bucket off. Jamie Benn looking to win the fight, and he sends Brian Dumoulin to the ice for the victory there in the fight. What a nice fight that was. Big hit on Keith. Low-key should have been a 5-minute major, as that was from behind. I would have jumped in there for a fight if that was my teammate, but Jamie Benn, nice big hit on Duncan Keith. 50 left in the period as Sagan ties up for the face-off. Dustin gonna work to the middle, take the low shot, and somehow goes through Tyler Sagan's legs. And Subban somehow able to come up with the stop. And on the draw, ties up once again, but the Blackhawks able to work the puck out as Shaw gets run by us. Might be from behind, might even be a 5-minute major on the play. And yet again, another fight here as Dustin gets his bucket knocked off his head. Gets another uppercut. Dustin trying to hold off here and beat this guy. Dustin trying to get a chance in, and we are able to send him to the ice as we took sort of a dirty hit there on Andrew Shaw, as he will drop the gloves with us. One of their defensemen on the play. Sort of was a hit similar to Jamie Benn's before. We get the fight, and it doesn't look like we were actually kicked out. Do so, we are flying off of that face-off. Jamie Benn will find us. Can we get anything? We're going to get a little stop. Take the slap shot, low far side. Almost finds a little sweet spot as we find Jamie Benn down low. Ben finds us. Gonna take the slap shot. It is knocked off our stick, and there's a penalty on the play. A nice big hit on Dumoulin, creating a nice odd man rush here as Ben will find us. Shot wasn't there. We find Ben backdoor looking for a chance. Is broken up by Dahan as we absolutely murder Dahan on the play. Dustin gets a chance, gets absolutely rocked coming out of the box, and the puck is dumped in here. Dustin finds Ben, and we got to go for the change here. Klingberg will find us. We get into the zone. Dustin gonna take the slap shot. That is blocked by Dahan on the play, as we got to get back into the zone with 15 seconds left to go. Nylander takes the shot. Big save from Bishop there as Pavelski will find us. Trying to get a point out of this game, unable to do so. And the Blackhawks will ice this game with a shot on target, but we get the shutout here. Not a great game to sort of ride home about on a personal standpoint, but we get the victory as we will go ahead and get into the team stats and team standings to close out this video. Looking at the team stats so far in this season, Sagan still on top with 62 points, 34 goals, 28 assists in 56 games, as we are just behind him. A few points, 33 goals, 23 assists in 47 games. Not too shabby for Dustin, as we are actually a plus 32, which is kind of crazy. 45 penalty minutes, not too shabby. 2 game-winning goals, 6 power play goals and 13 power play points is good to see, as we will go ahead and look at the team standings now. Looking at the Central Division, things are looking very good for the Dallas Stars, as we are up 9 points to the next closest team in the division, which is the Winnipeg Jets. So we are flying here in going into the playoffs. So we go ahead and look at the Western Conference, and we are in first place to the Winnipeg Jets. So we have a surmountable lead. Couldn't afford to lose a game here or in there. As we look at the entire league, we actually do have a surmountable lead for the President's Trophy race here as well. So things honestly couldn't be any better for the Dallas Stars, as long as we can stay healthy going into this late stretch in the season here. February 12th, there isn't a lot of games left, as we have about half of the month left. And then the trade deadline getting into March, and then a few games here in April to wrap up the season, getting into the playoffs. So hopefully we can stay on this run of form, make the playoffs. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like. And I hope you guys have a great start to your week. And as always, stay dusty.